fan bases from what anyone who reads Riot's forums ever has discovered. But I like them both. They both appeal to different ways that I like to play my games. Dominion is it's very quick. It's very chaotic. You have to be very decisive in it. You in and in Summoner's Rift, I feel as if Summoner's Rift is a little bit less on snap decision making, and a little bit more on the what's the word that I'm looking here for, on having a broad overarching goal of what you're going to accomplish in a game. In Dominion, you have to be able to adapt when your plans get horribly screwed up, which will happen occasionally. In Summoner's Rift, I feel that there's a little bit more of a you can delay a little bit more easily, I feel, on that map, and give yourself a little bit more time to think, for cooldowns to come up, for any number of things to happen, because people will not attack into those towers. It's the tower mechanic that I think really sets them apart. You can pick away at a tower. You can pick away at a tower while you're looking to try and get engaged. You can try and get shots on it, but really that's something that you see so rarely. In Dominion, the ability to turn off that tower by getting someone into range to be able to click on it, it's going to change the dynamic a little bit, because one team no longer has that extra damage from the tower, but at the same time another team has to sacrifice a person in order to turn it off, or they have to rotate people, which either way still takes away people from the game.
Just to interrupt, apparently you're auto-declining everything from Sauron? Is he on your ignore list or something?
Oh, no, I got it now. It was because I was still in the last game.
Yeah,
like it didn't kick me out all the way. So there we go. Now I got it.
And apparently Feedski wants to join us in Skype.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go add.
I don't have him on Skype, so.
Let me go add him. Where is he at on my list?
Oh.
I didn't even see him online.
This is your
I don't
guys'
see you
show.
online,
I'm just here to hang out.
Yeah.
Like, originally Feedski's like, oh, we got it covered, bro, and then like 24 hours later he's like, so you still interested? I'm like, what happened? Nothing. Just somebody wanted you to do it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's fine with me.
I also do some sort of kind of like a media thing for StarCraft 2. I go to events and they do player interviews and things like that. And one of the things that I have learned is whenever that happens, it means something went catastrophically wrong, but it's no longer relevant. That's what I've learned talking to people that do the production work at things like MLG, IPL, stuff like that. It's like, oh, I thought this was gonna happen. No, we need you for this. And they sound totally calm, when in reality there's a ton of like radios and people talking and like, we're lucky to get the non-chaotic end of that. Okay.
The basement production, so to speak. At least I'm in my basement. Don't know about you.
I am on the ground floor, sir. I may be above you. Only by about 6 feet, maybe 10. Depends on your basement.
Oh snap! We got a game.
Look at that game name. Sauron's game 123 123 123 123 123
That's the best game name.
Absolutely. You can't count higher than 3. That breaks the whole thing. Bans are so far Rammus, Kassadin. Kassadin, extremely powerful in this game type with his ability to sort of just rift walk up to a point and then just drop on it for damage that can't actually be expressed in a positive integer without the use of scientific notation. So they ban him.
Any idea who the teams are?
Sauron's team is An Team.
That's their name, An Team?
Well, okay, there's been a lot of roster changes since the last time that I commentated an event. So I don't have them committed to memory anymore. And didn't have access to the list beforehand.
Okay, no worries.
So, see the Urgot and Warwick bans again.
Sauron's team is Point Defense. Not too
Or
sure.
Necrogan's team. Oh, Point Defense. Yeah, that's right.
And Real Terror, apparently.
Okay. Thank you.
Feedski. Feeding us them infos.
Okay, got it. Point defense and real tower. Never knew what Necrogan's team was actually called. I just always knew it as Necrogan's team. Yorick, the last ban.
Very similar bands. Rammus, Warwick, Yorick, Kassadin. We had the same 4 last round. Now you can see these revives coming out again, just like you were talking about. But Poppy, first pick. Sauron clearly was watching last game. Knows the strength of that Poppy.
Yep.
And it's
Everyone knows strength of that Poppy.
It's not even any escapes either.
What?
That's exhaust. It's not even any like escapes.
Oh no. It's an escape. It's an offensive escape. I assure you. It's like having an inverted speed up.
Mm-hmm. Plus knock him down 90% damage, no problem.
Okay. So I'd get Feedski ad. He's still not on Skype. Come on.
Feedski wants to join cast. Doesn't get on Skype.
Well, like, he likes to talk, and he's kind of the guy running this tournament, but just log on to Skype. I can't see you on Skype to add you.
Quote, he's invisible, end quote.
Visible.
Pantheon Wukong. Wukong was a ban last round, and he's somebody I've actually run into a lot of trouble in this various solo queues of Dominion. Even team queue Dominion. You get a Wukong on the enemy team, it's so annoying to deal with.
Alright, I do have Feedski now.
Hits like a truck, nice AoE, stealth.
Yeah.
Just bloody annoying.
Okay, how do I... Come here, you.
Just drag him in.
Yeah, I got it. Ta-da! Alright, should have him here in just a second.
I want to hear the sweet tones of the Feedski.
Of the Feedski.
Yeah.
Lulu and... Hey!
It probably helps that I was on, or got on Skype, right?
Man, yeah!
You were commentating from your mind. Yeah.
No, someone in the chat suggested I get on and, I don't know, discuss the bans, because the meta's always changing and whatnot.
Feel free.
Things have definitely changed since the last event that we had run, and I know about the Revive thing. I know a little bit about the Warwick thing, the Urgot thing. What's with this Nocturne ban, Feedski?
All the things.
Okay, I'm guessing that one is definitely a targeted ban, because as you see, they left a Poppy open and a Wukong, which are both usually banned. Panzers, I've played against him many times. He's really great at Wukong. Now, honestly, I haven't even seen Swedes, or Dave recently has been playing a lot of Lulu. I get paired with these people in solo queue and whatnot. This is how I know. Sauron, I very rarely see him play Poppy, actually. But the rest, yeah. The rest, I don't really know. But Panzer's very strong Wukong. That is for sure.
Now, when did this abundance of Revive start? Just out of curiosity, like, how long has that been going on?
I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know the exact date. You know.
It's been a couple months, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely a couple months. This Udyr is going bot lane. I'm not sure if any of you two have kept up with that, but Jaja discovered a build for Udyr, which he starts with 2 Doran shields and boots, and health regen runes, and he maxes his turtle stance first. That way he can just sit there and clears minions and just pushes non-stop. So yeah, that's something different.
All right.
But the revive, it's a great spell. You know, like, even if they kill you, I love it bottom lane, because even if they kill you bottom lane, like, they have to blow exhaust, ignite maybe, but you can get back there, and it really doesn't matter. You have speed, you have health to chase him down, and you know he's not going to be fooled from the previous fight. So, I mean, it really helps, even though you can't use it that often.
Can you speak about Lulu briefly, because Lulu's pretty new, and I don't have a lot of in-game experience with that champ.
Yeah, I honestly have not played Lulu at all. I know Dave has been playing Lulu a lot lately. I've been seeing him. But I don't play the champion. I mean, really viable in Dominion. I mean, she's good. I just don't play her.
All right, we got the spectator delay counting down now. Feetski, for anyone who doesn't already know, why don't you introduce yourself and the site for us?
Okay, I am the Feedski. I run a site called DominateDominion.com. I mean, I don't know, it has guides, tournaments, obviously, whatnot. Just a good place to get information about Dominion or write guides if you feel so inclined.
And for this tournament in particular, what's the prize distribution?
Okay, for first place, let me try to remember correctly. First place, each player gets $15 in riot points, a champion bundle skin for the newest champion, which would be Hecarim, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and also a triumphant rise. Second place, each player gets 15 in RP. Third is 10 RP each player, and fourth is 5.
All right, and I am Gander. I'm a commentator and media guy. I like things gaming related. And we've also got...
Oh, me. Yeah. Four-Court Jester, your streamer. Sorry. I'm just letting you guys do your thing. It's very fascinating listening to all this high elo Dominion stuff.
High elo, jeez.
We don't even have any yellow yet. Where's our ranked?
I'd love to have a Dominion ranked, just so I could have another number that I won't care about.
I know. Other people care about it, though. I would like to have a ranked Dominion, just so I can watch the forums landscape change once we actually do have a ranked. That'll be a day.
A viewer is informing me that the Nocturne ban was probably targeted towards Painkiller, and now that he mentions that, I do recall facing him and him playing Nocturne recently, so that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Blah.
I swallowed my words. They were delicious.
Nom, nom.
They taste like purple.
Nom nom nom.
Yep.
I love the color purple. Delicious.
Stupid
I like
Lulu.
purple bags of Skittles. Please don't get me a red bag of Skittles. I hate those.
What's the difference?
There's wild berry. Like, I even have a bag, like, right here. Hold on. I'll tell you the flavors. They're so good. All right. The purple bag has berry punch, melon berry, strawberry, raspberry, and wild cherry. It's
Wow.
delicious.
Wild cherry.
It's like cherry, but amplified.
Now I've heard everything.
Amplified cherry. All right.
Game
I
is a
guess I'll
launching.
intro over the load screen this time.
Sure, it's your call, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I'm sure there's going to be a delay on the stream, so I won't be able to talk anymore without being annoying. So I will hop off.
Yeah. We'll bring you in for intros and stuff like that.
Sure. Sounds good. All right, too.
NP. Come on, game, load. There we go.
The whole screen turned purple. Oh, there we go.
My screen turns white. Now I'm hoping that we can actually get in sync this time, because having two different point of views 10 seconds apart really sucks.
Yeah, that was really bizarre.
It happens, though.
And hello everyone, I am Gander of Vato Clan, and this is the tournament. This is a tournament that's being run by DominateDominion.com. With me is
Four-Court Jester, your lovely streaming source of the night.
Yes, thank you very much for streaming this for us. You also are the streamer with the best hat.
I love my hat. People hate on the hat all the time. I have no idea why. It's like
Really?
It's like, what, did the hat kill your mother and defile your father or something? I don't know.
I know. Did it like kick your dog or something?
You kick my dog! No. All right.
Take a handful of ballpoint pens, kick the dog, and leave.
I'm at 22, 23, 24, 25. What are you at?
I'm at 24, 25,
No,
26.
I'm ahead of you. Awesome.
So you're ahead this time.
34, 35, 36.
Oh wait, 37,
38.
30. I think we're. Oh my gosh, we're in the same reality for a change.
It cannot be. This will be too overwhelming. Anyways, who do we got? Yeah, we got Sauron here on Jarvan. Looks like he's gonna be heading up top with Daffy. Daff or Daffy?
Hey, it's Dave.
Dave? Okay.
Sure, Dave.
I wanted to say Daffy Duck, but Dave, sure. Sweets on Poppy. Expect some big things from her with that Sheen. Necrogan, as you did say, it's his team. That Rise going top with that tier. And Jaja. Going bottom with that Udyr, sexy Udyr.
And over on the other side, we have Infeed playing as Janna, Panzers playing as Wukong, Painkiller playing as Pantheon, Confitarius
Yep.
Confitarius? That's gonna be a hard one to pronounce. Playing as Ari, and Captain Booberry playing as Malphite. I love that name automatically now.
Booberry.
And where's my buttons at? Okay, I was just doing hotkey stuff. And we've got both teams getting up to the windmill at the same time. A little bit of back and forth exchanging of abilities there. Both people capping, no one quite engaging yet.
Nah, it's a very tense moment. Who can get off that perfect initiation?
You have point defense slowly inching that tower ahead. And nope, that entire thing getting reversed. This is the goofiest thing I've ever seen, actually.
It's a dance-off! Yeah!
This is not standard. Oh, there we go. We got a Rune Prison going off on Pantheon, and Pantheon's just going to walk away.
Well, while all that's going on, Confitarius is really losing that bottom lane. Apparently that Udyr build of his is just doing work.
Yep, you can see that he's built counter to that Ari, too. He has a Null Magic Mantle, Doran's Shield, Boots, and 4 health pots. Engagement is still back and forth up top. Looks like that fight finally breaking out a little bit. Exhaust is going down. Malphite diving in there.
Captain
and no! He is demoted.
Yeah, it's going to be the Rise dropping first.
Poppy getting away there. J4 getting picked off. Pantheon going down. Dave moving back. Point still not going to be secured for either team. We have the got these revives down there, really handy, bringing people back into the fight right away. And it looks like it's gonna. Oh, Dave over there trying to pick off Janna and is successful, but it looks like he is going to get taken out.
Yeah, Sauron's going to be dropping now as well. Those revives really do make a huge difference. And, you know, Sweets is still in here. Necrogan's about to get jumped on. Yeah, double kill now coming out for Painkiller. And that means this top windmill, congratulations, Real Terror. They're going to be taking home that win. Now, Jaja down here has kept up some big pressure on top of Confitarius. And as you can see, she has kind of really pushed up to that tower. And Jaja has been picking up a lot of these health packs. So, you know, between his items, you know, the magic resist to resist out Ari, the self-heal from Turtle Stance, as well as those health packs, he's been really keeping on the pressure. And you really got to give it to him.
Yeah, you can see how he's been on Ari's side of the lane for basically the entire match so far. And she's getting really aggressive. Looks like she's going to try and pick a fight with him, get him out of there. We got Pantheon coming down.
That's going to be the end of Jaja.
And that is the end of Udyr. He shall bear slap no more for a few seconds.
It does look like we're going to have a transfer here to the bottom because the entire team is down here. Wukong coming in from the back, going to be landing a huge ultimate on top of Necrogan, but Jarvan going to be coming in as well. He does have that Storm buff, so he's going to be trying to do some big deeds, but here comes Captain Booberry with his own Storm buff, and they look like they're in good control to keep this point. 3 on 4, they're still forcing him back. Confitary is now coming back. Sweets dropping like a fly. And yeah, Pain are now going to be forcing their way over here. Captain Booberry, oh look at that Janna on the side. Udyr has to go counter that, but another kill. Rise goes down. Painkiller not dropping, and that is a huge victory in that bottom.
And point defense getting pushed back away from that tower. It looked for a moment that they were going to be in good position to get it. If we look over here, we've got two people from we got Janna getting caught over here on the tower. And she was able to secure that. And Necrogan coming up, going to chase her away, while two of his teammates capture that point. And they are going to reclaim that.
Yeah. But still, the pressure is there. After winning the windmill, defended the bottom, and Janna split push here into a 4th cap. We still have, you know, it could be anybody's game, but a nice 100-point lead has come out here for Real Terror, owning up to their name.
Yep. I would feel slightly terrorized if I had to play against them.
I'd be real terrorized.
That pun was bad, don't laugh. Real terrorized.
Sorry. That was my sister. Yeah.
It should be like a swear jar where if you make a bad pun, it's unrecorded.
Punjar.
And looks like Jaja getting everyone jumping on him at the same time. They do not want him to get any further down there.
Nope.
But that is going to leave people away from Windmill. And it looks like only Malphite and Janna from Real Terror up there at the top. And we have Point Defense looking to make a move up there.
Yeah.
Just trying to find a position to engage with.
They need to be a bit quicker, though, because we do have Pantheon and Wukong coming in. We got a ping going down for the split push. Jarvan busy down south with Auri, but it's not going to matter because we got some big deeps coming down onto Rise. Tanky as he might be, it's not going to be enough as now Sweet's getting exhausted out. We have Lulu trying to do a little bit of support, but that stun from Pantheon means he is going to grab himself another kill, and you can see that we're going to abuse the movement speed just to really try to chase down Dave. And at this point, a stun combo should be enough, and it is. And they secure that. Excellent.
And they
work.
do not have enough time to be able to neutral that point, so they are just going to go ahead and go back.
Excellent work from their part. And again, down south, Confetarius, kind of getting pushed back. What is Udyr rocking now? 3 Doran's shields with a Spirit Visage. Good luck killing that.
It's going to give him a fair amount of regen and quite a lot of hit points. It's going to enable him to push very aggressively. He's going to be able to take a lot of that damage from Ahri and not be immediately put into a position where things are going to happen to him. But you can see Panzer's here coming around the bottom, moving around behind Jaja, and they're going to engage on him. Udyr's going to get that taunt, goes down on him. We got the ultimate from Panzer's, following him right into the bushes, and we get that dash from Ahri. That Spirit Rush. Picking him off there. But he revives right away, comes straight back down, and that point would have gotten neutralized were it not for that revive. Revive playing an important role right there in that fight.
That's his first revive of the game, though.
Yep, we got Sauron coming down here to help him out. Looks like he's going to try and pick off Confetarius. Confetarius, you're going the wrong way! Getting caught in that J4 ult.
Tried to peel.
And, yep. And Panzer's over there on the defensive in the middle of the map. We have Real Terror pushing Point Defense back away, moving them back towards their side of the map to keep them away from that windmill. Sweet's getting picked off there. Necrogan almost biting the dust himself.
Yeah, but Jaja, I mean, he's really putting this big pressure down south. It does mean Wukong has to kind of babysit this point until Ahri can come back. But at this point, they're okay with that because, again, the points are ticking down. They're up 480 to 289. So last time I commented, 100 points. This time, close to 200. So they're keeping up this pressure despite the best that Jaja can throw at them. And they are winning these fights. They're getting the kills. And you can see, some bigger items now coming out. A lot of boots are now being completed. Udyr just finished up his Merc Treads. He's going to be nigh unkillable fairly soon.
And we have Infeed getting caught by Jarvan, but she's going to go ahead and move on out of there.
Yeah, we're trying to run.
Real Terror closing in around members of Point Defense in the middle of the map, and they see this happening, and they're going to go ahead and run on out of the way there. Poppy with her movement speed, being able to get her out of the way very, very quickly. Necrogan up at the top, having to back off because of 4 members of the enemy team being there. And it is very, very tense moment right now. Both teams are trying to find a place where they can make something happen, but they are both in very good positions, moving in groups back and forth between those bushes in the middle of the map, not wanting to get anyone caught out of position, because if you get one or two people caught out of position, that can easily put you in an extremely dangerous situation.
Now Jaja's going to be going balls deep on top of Confetarius, but no, he is going to be running away, but this has been another peel because, yeah, we do got Wukong down here, but that's cool. It is going to be Janet taking a huge amount of deeps, and this top now going to be going over to Point Defense because there's absolutely nobody up there left whatsoever. Janna now down, so the movement speed, global aura is down for Wukong. It's going to be meaning he's going to be there a little bit too late, but they do keep this point, the drill. They do keep it up at this point because Sauron is on the run. He's going to be trying to get that health even after the Lulu ultimate. I don't think he's going to be jumping out of this because Painkiller should have that stun ready to go. Tries for the Duke. Not going to matter.
And not quite going to get him to safety, but it looked very pretty.
It was good effort. A for effort.
Walls only matter 50% of the time in League of Legends, I assure you. They're only slightly real. And the point over here on Point Defensive side of the map, neutral at one point. Necrogan taking that point back. And Janna up here, Infeed at the top, getting slammed by Poppy. And Poppy, not quite prepared for the rest of the team to come up there, is going to get chased away from that point. Yeah, and Real Terror is going to get the neutral. No! Get a garrison right at the last moment by Dave, but Dave going to pay the price for putting that down. At the bottom of the map, though, we got Necrogan and Jaja pushing the bottom point as Ari is away. And Ari only able to interrupt one of them. That neutral's still going to go down. We got the Rune Prison there. No, she's going to Spirit Rush on the way, but we got Resurrections coming down, or two people that came back to life. We got Painkiller and Infeed coming down there to help clean that up. Necrogan gets picked off, and they are going to be able to get their point back. Jaja and Infeed over there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's going to get ambushed a little bit.
And that movement speed from Udyr is going to get him away safely.
Now up top, it is Booberry. He's trying to do a 1-on-2 situation, but the creeps are now starting to land on top of this tower. We do got the Pantheon ult coming down. Booberry trying to make sure they stay in place. Excellent combo. They just melt down Jarvan and double kill on top of Sweets. Again, Sweets, no ultimate. He's still on cooldown. Infeed up here with Panzers. That is one dead little Yorl, and that's going to be a triple for that Pantheon.
Yeah, that definitely tasted like purple is what she's thinking right now, as the purple team would pick her off right there. We got Sauron, who was heading up for the top just briefly before changing his mind. Looks like he's going to swing down for the bottom to go Jaja out here with this Ari. Jaja with the wave pushed all the way back, all the way up on Confedarius' point, and no, getting caught in the middle of that Spirit Rush by Jarvan's Airborne, and she's going to get picked off. Janna coming down here to try and save this from being neutral, and she saves it just narrowly. And Jaja getting pushed back, Sauron getting stunned and pushed away. And that tower there is so close to being neutralized. You can see in the middle of the map, Captain Booberry is heading over to backdoor that point. He's going to try and get a neutral on it. And bottom point was successfully defended. All Jaja needs is to get up there and click on that, and it will be neutral. Booberry getting caught by Necrogan, not able to get the neutral off on that point. He's going to run away. He's going to join up with his teammate Painkiller instead of running into Poppy, which would have been a terrible thing to have happen. And Necrogan in the bushes, getting that Rune Prison off on Painkiller. They're trying to burst him down as fast as possible, but it looks like he is going to get away. Booberry soaking a lot of fire while Infeed comes in from the back. And going to make it out of there for the moment. Sweets chasing, Infeed getting Rune Prisoned. And so many people so close to dying here in the middle section of the map. Painkiller targeted and shut down.
That was a really excellent turnaround, because it did look like Real Terror doing some amazing work in the mid. We even had Captain Booberry throw out that ultimate trying to just burst him down, but it did not work. Now Dave is doing an excellent defense. Panzer's coming in with an exhaust. It's not going to be enough, but here comes the Pantheon ultimate. Jarvan grabs his revenge. Painkiller now woefully outnumbered. Can he pick up this kill? Yeah, he will be getting Necrogan, and he is going to continue to harass this top lane. If he can get one spear out onto Dave while going toe-to-toe with Sauron, then his job will be complete, but he is currently getting melted. The top point has been neutralized. Here comes Sweet for a little bit of action, but Infeed in here. Panzers with the insta-kill on top of the little Yordle, as Sauron now could be going for the double death, and now Sweet's, unfortunately, really outnumbered. Going to be throwing down the ultimate on top of Infeed, going to be trying to take out Painkiller, will be able to burst him down with that lollipop. And now Necrogan, unfortunately, just has to run the other way, leaving Sweets to her sweet death.
If you saw there, we had Dave at very, very, very low hit points, within one hit of being defeated. But if Dave had left that point, you know, that would have still had things lean in advantage for Real Terror, because just having that one person there, even with their hit points being exposed there, they're still able to contribute to that fight and keep that point from being captured. Now at the bottom lane, we have point defense moving down. They're going to get the neutral, and they're going to get the capture on it also. Yep. Yes, just barely able to secure that before everyone from Real Terror shows up. Well, not everyone. 3 people.
Confedarius did a back, and they did an excellent timing rush. 3 people. Necrogan, unfortunately, going to be paying for it
there's
with his life. But they do have
Lulu
the quest. Yeah, that Lulu ult looks really sweet on Rise, doesn't it?
Oh, that saved him for a good 3 seconds there. He would have gone down earlier. And we have Jaja poking his head in, but he's going to get chased away. Sauron coming down to take advantage of Painkiller overextending. We got Booberry moving in to get J4 with the help of Confedarius, and it looks like Jaja and Dave are getting pushed back again. That seems to be the theme of this game so far, is point defense being pushed back regularly by very coordinated attacks from Real Terror.
Yeah, they're still holding a nice 220-point lead. Top lane no longer where the action is Jaja down here trying to still put some of this pressure. He did basically a big circle. Started off at the point, came back to the point, really wants to try to anchor a few of them down here. Dave, trying to do his best with the little picks, but Booberry is very, very dangerous at this point. Can we get the kill on top of Confitarius? We're going to dive right through the tower, but here comes Panzers. Panzer's going to be able to clean up 1 kill, if not 2. We got the exhaust on top of Jaja, and Confitarius again with the escapes, the jukes, and the survivability. He stays alive just enough and just long enough to keep that point very safe. Excellent.
Jaja playing very, very aggressive bottom lane, and I think that's been that's been one of the highlights of this game is Jaja being extremely aggressive, forcing people from the top to go down to the bottom. We see Sweets and Sauron getting caught in the middle of the map there. The Sweets going to get taken out, and Sauron over there hooking up with Lulu. Booberry catching both of them, and Booberry makes an excellent looking squirrel as Lulu darts away. And Real Terror all grouped up around that speed shrine, and down here at the bottom we can see Sauron and Jaja going to make a move on Confidarius. Panzer's coming in from the back, trying to help out his teammate. Got the J4 ult going down, but the wow, that was damn handy right there. And with the help of Panzers, they're going to defend that bottom. You can see how that tower still has not recovered there, but up here in the middle of the map we have Painkiller waiting in the bushes. You got the members of point defense coming up to the top. You see how they are all spread out around that point? Yep. That is how you capture a point, so you cannot be all interrupted simultaneously.
So another nice timing push on their part, but yeah, Painkiller not exactly finding kills, but he's going to be putting this pressure on top of the factory here to the left. Janna now goes up top to contest the top, but I really think he's just kind of trying to pin him down, just trying to make sure that Painkiller has a nice escape route, because Aries, she's actually holding her own very nice in that bot lane, has not given up her tower in a while, but now we got Wukong coming out to this top, and really top is kind of I mean, Jarvan trying to put out the harass on top of the Painkiller, but it's just not ticking down enough. But great ultimate from Booberry is going to be really turning around the damage here onto Necrogen, but we do got the exhaust onto Painkiller, so we'll be Wukong picking up the single, the double. Okay, well, not the triple, but Pantheon. Same thing.
There's the triple.
For Wukong, okay. Yeah.
It was an almost
hey,
triple. 4
quick speedy kills. They're up 250 points. No problem.
This right here is very important. You see how Janna infeed split off from the main point. You only need one person to capture a neutral point. There was no reason for all 4 of them to be capturing windmills simultaneously. So you have Janna split off to the side to go a neutral point. You usually do not have time to accomplish a full cap in the amount of that time, but you can usually get the neutral off and then back away, and that's exactly what Infeed did here. And that just does further damage to Point Defense's Nexus when something like that occurs.
Once again, Confitarius showing us why Ari is a real terror in that bottom lane. Not going down again to Jaja, but with the help of Wukong able to take him down. Painkiller in the mid here trying to land something sweet, but in feed with the ultimate, just kind of splitting them up. And we do have Booberry coming in to help grab, well, not the kill, but try to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Here goes Panzers, and you can see the deeps now landing. Big damage into this bush. Everyone's now grouped up. Confitarius has actually left the bottom lane, so if Jaja makes his quick way over there, but no, great kill for Poppy with that ultimate. Panzers is actually having to run the other way. Confitarius now getting caught out. Necrogen does go down to Booberry as he tries to land another kill here onto Sweets. Can we get it? But no, Sweets throws down the deeps, that lollipop, but it's not going to be enough. And it does look like Captain Booberry is out of mana, is not going to be able to chase this down, so it does look like a lot of people are going to be getting out of this one alive.
And Sweets just barely getting away from that jammer there. You can see that movement speed being quite beneficial, running over there for that health relic. And in the middle of the map, you have Panzers picking up the Storm Shield for his team. You have a Painkiller hanging out in the bushes right there, getting ready to move wherever he needs to. Necrogen catching in feed and chasing them away. Necrogen and Dave over there. And we have Real Terror closing in around him. And Necrogen taking the brunt of the damage at the beginning of that. Lulu trying to save him, but he's going to get picked off anyway. We got Malphite running in with that Airborne. Sweets is getting burst and chased. Lulu hanging out in the back, and she's getting chased on right back to her side. And
he got it! Udyr finally landed the kill on the Fox. In time for a good game well played to come out.
I imagined. victory in favor of Real Terror right there.
Very strong. Very strong. That Wukong, man, again, I have so much trouble with him in Dominion, and again, big player in this round for Real Terror. He had so many kills, triples, doubles. He had items up his... Well, I'm not saying that, but he was good. 15-21 for his score. 17-1-13. That is the power of a Wukong.
Yeah, Wukong is a very good champ. But I was absolutely fascinated with Jaja's Udyr play during that because, oh man, did he keep the pressure on bottom. Ari was never able to leave that point without having to worry about Udyr making a move on it.
Yeah, but it didn't really pay him back in dividends. 1-8-3 with 1 tower cap and 1 defense.